little small children.
Pop,
Alright guys, do me a favor, take that favorite hand here so we can ride all the beautiful people
Okay.
on the dial.
They'll probably let us, because it's one.
Be fair now, wait till the ugly ones too, especially the skippers over there.
Bye, guys.
Welcome to the Jungle Cruise, friends. My name is Skipper Dave, and for the next 3 weeks I'll be your skipper, your guide, your guidance counselor, your marriage counselor if required, your dance instructor, your golf instructor, if you don't laugh at the jokes, perhaps your swimming instructor also. Welcome to the Amazon, friends, where it rains every single day. I want you to check out the beautiful Amazon butterflies on both sides of the boat. They measure 12 inches up to a whopping 1 foot. That makes them, of course, the rulers of the jungle. And speaking of rain, as we might have missed it for the moment. On your left-hand side, you're soon to see Inspiration Falls. We call it that because it is fire throne. People like you to go deep into the jungle. I want you all to look. I want you all to say, ooh.
Ooh.
I want you all to say, ah.
Ah.
Say, Skipper Dave, you're doing a great job.
Skipper Dave, you're doing a great job.
We call that fishing for a compliment. Thank you for your cooperation. And welcome to the Congo, friends. Let's see how far we can go. Okay, everybody, I'm going to share a secret with you. I'm going to show you where they got the inspiration for that classic Disney movie. There it is to the left. That's the Jungle Book, right over there, guys. Yep. Straight ahead, friends. Boats, baits, and bites. It's a place that skippers like to hang out, and we do rentals there. For example, if you'd like to rent a canoe, you can get your paddles in standard or deluxe, because after all, it is either or. And here's our 24-foot long python snake, very likable, but do not get into a relationship with them. They can be very constricting, very smothering. In fact, they may develop a very big crush on you. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Where's the surveyor camp? There's something going on over here today. Yeah, oh boy. You got to take that control over, take over. That's all right, though. They did us a big favor. They got that Jeep control over for us.
Dad.
The employee event to use their monkey wrenches to make that happen. Alright guys, welcome to the world's longest river. This river goes on for Niles. And Niles.
And Niles.
If you don't believe me, you must be in
Denial.
good answer, but you're in the boat. Here's an African bull elephant, everybody. That is the second most feared animal in the jungle. All the animals that we have, that is the second most feared right there. In fact, listen up. They'll probably brag about it here in a second. And if you're wondering, where's the second most feared? Where is the most feared? Right over here. It's the mother-in-law. And straight ahead, friends, it's the world-famous sandstone formation. Unfortunately, many people take this for granted. I believe it's one of our bolder attractions, but that's just my sentiment. All right, guys, welcome to the African belt. I'm going to point out all the animals. Ready? Here we go. That's all the animals right there. In fact, if you look way in the back, you're going to see some old-fashioned horses. Yep, they're still in black and white. And over here, guys, we got a group of lions checking out our zebra, friend. You know what? That always reminds me of rule number 1 of the jungle. Yeah, don't be a zebra. And what's going on over here? Oh boy, you know what, guys? That's a Skipper Felix turn. A lot of these people told him. This is Skipper Felix's first day with us. I think it's going to be his last day. You know, Skipper Felix, always keep your crew inside the boat. Never let them outside the boat. I think Skipper Felix running at the point. Yeah, in the end. All right, everybody, quick check. Do we all have our shoes on? I think I see shoes over here.
Yeah.
And I see shoes over here. And you're probably going, why is this guy asking about shoes? We came out earlier today, and guess what? Yeah, we found a pair of Crocs over here. That would be smiling at Ginger, but you gotta be careful with Ginger because Ginger snaps. Yeah, she's one protein. It's a pretty probably joking about the pro again. Straight ahead, beautiful Schweitzer Falls. Actually named after the founder of the Jungle Navigation Company, Albert Falls. So the story goes, there's 30,000 gallons of water over at each hour. Yeah, I find that pretty hard to swallow. You know, people always asking me, Skipper Dave, how did you land your job at the Jungle Cruise? It was very plain to see it. You can crash course and halfway around. Ever since that time, my careers have taken off. Always sort of having to wing it. That is the tail end of that story. All right, everybody, buckle yourselves in. This is the dangerous part of the tour. This is the hippo pool. You're going to see hippos on both sides of the boat. And if anybody brought some marbles with it, because I lost mine a long time ago, we can play the game Hungry Hippo. Uh-oh, looks like the hippos are trying to charge the boat on both sides. But that's okay, because at the Jungle Cruise, yeah, we only accept cash. So I want you to all be reassure Jungle Cruise we don't monkey around. No. We don't monkey around at all. Matter of fact, these are all chimpanzees over here. Problem is, they've gone bananas. Yeah, I'm not finding it very appealing. I think we better split. Here comes the banana jokes we have got a bunch. And on your left-hand side, friends, I want you to say hi to my favorite gorilla in the jungle. That is Annette up there. Say hi to Annette. And she's quite the catch. Also, check out those beautiful butterflies. They just aren't what they used to be. I think all used to be caterpillars. All right, everybody. Straight ahead is one of the highlights of the tour. Get out the cameras. Get out the phones. You are about to experience what we like to call the eighth wonder of the world. It's the backside
of water!
Everybody join me. O2H.
O2H. O2H.
That's a chemistry joke that we like to tell. Yeah, periodically. Welcome to my conference, friends. If you look straight ahead, you can see a Cambodian shrine. Rumor has it made by a bunch of Cambodian Shriners. I also want to point out the statue of Shirley, which means, of course, we're about to enter. Yep, Shirley's temple. All right, guys. Gotta be honest with this before I get scared. I get nervous. I'm just sitting down here and close my eyes. I need you guys to keep your eyes open. Let's see if we can make it through this temple together.
I know.
Take all the pictures you like. They'll have their trunks on. You know, people keep asking, they're so wrinkled out here. That's because we have no irons out here in the jungle. And while I consider all of these elephants my friends, I do have a couple of favorites. And you just straight ahead over here, guys. Check them out. Yes, they're flying in that full moon right over here. Uh-oh, what's our elephant friend doing straight ahead here? What do you... Oh, no. We're not just straight above them. Get down. Well, you know what? You're keep passing me here in a second. It's getting pretty warm today. Why don't you go ahead and move these guys off for a real quick? Go ahead, give me a quick blast. That made you bunch. All right, same with you, buddy. Put it down. No. Put it down slowly. Put that back into the water. Here we go. You know, people always asking me, Skipper Dave, is that water coming out of those trunks? Nah, it's not. All right, guys, so believe it or not, our 3-week tour is starting to wind down already. Yeah, it feels like it's only been about 10 or 12 minutes. And the sad news is we'll be taking you all back to civilization here very, very shortly.
Oh, no.
Dangerous part of our tour. But what would have stopped at any Disney attraction? People want to stop at the gift shop at the very end, and here's our version of a gift shop, friends. This is Trader Sam's Lost and Found in Gift Shop. So if you're lost in the Sam, they have it here for you. So I want you to check out some of Sam's helpers today. We got some small monkeys in the back. They appear to keep going around in circles. Got a couple of small monkeys in front. They're having some sort of a boxing match. I hope they keep that brief. Got a small elephant, guys. We don't do photo pass in the jungle, friends. We do monkey pass. Make sure you smile for our monkey friends. He's a very helpful monkey. He does this for free. Yeah, he's just looking for some exposure. All right, everybody. We're getting very close to be back at the home base, so please remain seated. Keep those arms, legs, hands, and feet inside the boat at all times and hold on to those small children.